Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. It is Prime Day. I'm so excited to share these deals with you. I do want to mention, like, all these deals are deals I'm using, I love, or it's like a dupe version of it, or just a really good find. I try to be really careful. I want to make sure you guys are getting what you're looking for, and it's something that I truly love and use. I'm also going to be doing 2 giveaways over on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, or you haven't opened up that app in a while, head on over. I'll have the link down below in my description box, but I'm going to be giving away 2 $500 Amazon gift cards, so you definitely don't want to miss out on it. But let's go ahead and get started in these deals. I also want to mention before we get started, I have a little bit of everything. I have fashion, I have beauty, I have workout, I have jewelry, I have kitchen, I have cleaning products. So definitely stay for all of it, because if there's something you're looking for, I probably have it in today's video. Okay, we're gonna start off with like 2 cleaners because I feel like they both serve different purposes. Now, if you only need one, just get one. I'll tell you why I have 2. But I kept hearing everybody talk about this like little green machine. I swear everyone's looks different than mine. I don't know if this is like the updated version, but I had cleaned like my white chairs in my living room and I thought I ruined them. Like, I had stripes in them. I could not figure out what was going on. I didn't do anything different. And I'm like, am I gonna have to buy all new chairs? And I thought, before I do that, I'm gonna order the little green machine because I feel like everyone talks about it, and it saved my chair. So I bought this, and I only use this on all my furniture. So I've learned I have this for like all my dining room chairs and sectionals, and I feel like I have a lot of upholstered furniture in my house, headboards, stuff like that. So I have this one just for that purpose. It cleans so well. It got out the stains that my other machine didn't. And so I try not to like cross-contaminate. Like I said, you can totally do what you need to, but for me, that's just working out best. But originally this is $140 and it's on sale today for $99. Okay, so this next product, I wanted to share it too as an option. They're both the same price. So originally they're both $140. They're both on sale for $99. So just choose what works best for you. This one, we're not gonna get too close. I've owned this for a while. It has cleaned up so many messes. This is basically like my Tiger machine. He's just old now. If you guys are new here, I have a little Yorkie. He's a senior citizen and he's just giving me a run for my money. But why I love this machine, especially if you can only afford to get one, it has this pet attachment right here where all the messes get stuck in this little thing you can dump out, and it doesn't go through all the tubing. So if it's a pet mess, or maybe even a child or something, it's something that you don't want to clean out of the hoses. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is a good end because you just clean it out of like this little thing right there, but it also has the normal attachment. So if you want to save that one for pet messes, but this one for upholstery or rugs, you can do that. Basically what I've done is I use this on all my floors, rugs, pet messes, stuff like that. And then the other ones for my furniture. I know not everyone needs to. I just have a lot of white. Both good options, but like I said, this one is a good choice if you want 2 different attachments to clean different areas. Okay, now we're gonna move on and we're gonna talk about the speaker. I will say originally when I was planning this list, I showed it was on sale. Now it's not, but I feel like it's always on sale. I'm gonna link it down below because I feel like chances are it's going to be. Even if it's not, right now it's showing it's like $18, so it's totally worth it. I have this in my house. What's so nice is you can hide this behind a plant, a lamp, wherever you want to put it, but you can have music going maybe on top of your fridge. It's really nice when you're hosting and you don't want it just like quiet when people come in, or maybe you like to listen to music or podcasts or stuff like that, or a book while you're cleaning next to your bathtub. I don't know, I pull this out all the time and I love that I can control it from my phone. So maybe I have like Pandora on. Savvy thinks I'm so old because I still use Pandora. But maybe a song comes on and it's too loud or it's inappropriate and we have company over, I can just pull out my phone, turn it down, switch the song. I don't know, I feel like this is so helpful. We even took it this year to the beach with us because it comes in this case and you can zip it up, put it on keys, maybe you work out or something like that, but it has the little speaker holes right there. I love this thing. I'm constantly talking about it. Even if it's not on sale today, it's still under 20 bucks. It makes a really good gift, so don't forget to check this out. They have other colors too. I noticed they had white now, so I might have to reorder. I do want to talk about one more speaker because this is another speaker that gets used all the time in our house. So this was actually a Christmas gift to my daughter. She got one of those like really cool record players because she loves vinyls, and the new ones just hook up to this. So it's nice that she can play it in her her room, but take this wherever. So if like we're doing like an old like Christmas record or something, we can listen to it in other rooms. This would also be another really good option for the beach, parties, like maybe it's a pool party and you don't want like a huge speaker out. This could also hide in your house as well. The other one I feel like gets plenty loud. I've never been like, wow, I need that to get louder, but obviously this bigger one's gonna go even louder. So if you're like outside and having a party, maybe there's kids screaming or whatever, like I said, we use it indoors as well, but this makes a really good gift. So this is originally $150 and it's gonna be on sale for $99. The next two items I'm gonna talk about are something like I could not live without right now. I feel like I'm just like already having hot flashes. I know everyone's gonna tell me I'm probably too young, but I'm having them, I know it. So I cannot leave my house without my fans. I feel like if we're going to an outdoor concert, if I'm gonna be like at a sporting event, if I'm in the car, if I'm gonna be on a plane, I don't know. These have just been my best friend. So we recently went to an outdoor concert and I was like, I'm taking my fans. It's gonna be warm even if you're not having hot flashes. And so Savvy and myself were standing in line to get her shirt. Chase went to go get our seats and it was just so hot. The sun was coming down. I had my fan on and this lady stopped me from behind and she was like, I am so jealous you have that. Well, luckily I had two. I was like, here. So we stood in line. She had one of my fans. I had a fan. We stayed cool while everyone else was sweating. I don't know how many people ask me like, where'd you get that fan? So what I like about this one is it's super small. So this would fit in your car, in your handbag, backpack, whatever, and you just always have it on you. And I'm gonna show you right here. So that's low. That's medium, and that's high. And just so you can see, like, it is the perfect amount. It's not gonna mess up my lashes. We've done that a few times on here, but it's just enough to keep you cool. Even right now, I feel so good. So anyways, if you're needing something like that, this is a really good one just to like travel with. And like I said, it just fits down small. I keep this just in my car door, so I have it. I will say this is one of those I ordered. It said it was gonna be on sale. Now I can't seem to find it. Originally, it's like under $10. I think I paid like $9.99. So it's gonna be that or less, and it came in different colors. Before we move on, I wanna talk about one more fan. I don't know if this one's gonna be on sale. It typically is, but I couldn't talk about the other one and not talk about this one because this is my OG fan. Once again, there's like low, medium, high. It's a good amount. I'd say this one's maybe a little bit like tad bit stronger. So if you want a little bit more wind, I like the handle on this. This still fits in my purse. Love it. All different colors. I'm telling you, like if you get hot or you go to a lot of like sporting events for your kids' games, buy these. You can thank me later because you are gonna stay cool and you don't have to worry about your makeup melting off your face. So from my records, this one should be around $11. I think both of them may be under 10. Like I said, Amazon's like messing with me this time. What I will say is even if I'm giving you prices, what I've learned in the past is I tell you guys a price, what it's gonna be on sale for, and then it comes on like even a bigger sale. So if you see something you like and you're like, that's kind of in my price range, I might want it, check that link because it may be on sale, there may be a lightning deal, or there may be an extra coupon box you can check. So it still may be 10, but then you could get like an additional 15% off. So definitely check those little boxes. Don't take my word for it. Click on the link. When they actually start popping up, I feel like typically it's even a better deal than what they tell me. Okay, now let's move on to fashion. The shirt I've actually shared in the past, but I wanted to share it again just because there's like a few shirts I just gravitate towards. I'm like a outfit repeater offender. You guys know what I mean? Like I wear the same thing all the time. If I find something I like, I'm gonna go buy it in every neutral color that exists. This one actually comes in 10 different colors that I could see. It comes from small to 3XL, so really good size run. Really nice fit. Like it's not clinging, it's not sticky. If you're hot outside, it's not like making you sweat. I love the cut on it because it's longer in the back. So as you can see, I can still wear it with like shorter shorts, and I like that it still covers even when I'm not in leggings, but when I am in leggings, it's the perfect fit. Like I said, all different sizes. I don't know, to me, it's just super cool. It's perfect for summer. Great color options. They have more than just neutrals. I'm gonna be ordering more myself because I just keep gravitating towards this one. And I am wearing a medium. I don't know if this would be a Till Vacuum Amazon Prime Day video if I didn't talk about my socks. I saved this pair just so I could open them up on camera. It comes in like a 6-pack, but these are the best socks ever. I've been wearing these for several years. I know a lot of the cool kids aren't into no-shows. I still am. I don't like them sticking out of my sneakers. And this is all I keep in my drawer. I talk about all the time when I'm doing organizing videos. Like when I wash socks, I don't have to pair them because this is all I own. So I take them and I put it in the little divider in my drawer, and I don't have to search. I don't have to find its mate. I don't have to fold it. I just wash them, throw them in there, and then I grab two when I get out. It has been a game changer for me if you haven't done that. But really, really good socks. They have this rubber backing right here so they don't fall down. So like I said, I've sold so many of these. You guys love them. It's all I've wore for probably what, 3.5 years, maybe more. Like, I love these. For pricing on this one, the thing they gave us was just a little off this time. So I won't go into detail. There's a lot. There's always a lot of products to go to, but they're roughly between like $11 and $13 for a 6-pack, and I love them. I will buy them again. So recently I did cheat on my OG socks and I ordered a new pair, but I'm gonna tell you why. So we went to Destin. I love my like permanent jewelry, so I have some bracelets under these, which we're gonna talk about these later. And I got a permanent anklet and I love it right where it hits. It's perfect. And like all my tennis shoes, it was working. I wanted it high enough that it didn't fall behind my ankle and like rub in tennis shoes. Well, I got home and like my walking sneakers are a little bit taller, and I was walking in them and like my ankle was literally bleeding, and my OG socks like weren't high enough. So I saw these on Prime Day deal. So I ordered them to test out, and they have just that little bit of a lift back here, the like high-low in the back. It goes just enough over my ankle that it holds up my ankle bracelet. So these are really good workout socks. I'll say that. If your ankles rub in any of your tennis shoes, especially if you're walking or running, or you're just gonna be out like maybe Disney or whatever you guys do for vacations, this is just a really good, comfortable, it's like a padded cushion back there. Like I said, I will only wear these with my workout shoes. My other ones are like my OGs. I loved them. But like I said, I did grab a 6-pack. So for a 6-pack of these, it's $14.99, but they're really good like workout socks, or if you're gonna be really active, they're just nice to have. So lately you guys have noticed I've been really into jewelry. I've been talking about it a lot. I started collecting necklaces, and I do both. Like I'll go to like a local boutique and spend a little bit more, but I'm also like a Walmart girl and they have great prices, especially like on trending pieces. But one thing I splurged on from one of the boutiques were these bracelets, and they're called Buddha Girl bracelets, but I hate to link them because they are a little more. I noticed on Amazon, they have like dupes for them. Now I will say they're different colors. I didn't get the gold. I got the like a toile or something like that. So it's like a softer gold. They said it's between a gold and a silver. I just felt like it went with my jewelry more, but they have this exact same, like this is the gold that you would buy in this. I need to see if they have this in more colors, but I'm going to take these off and compare because I want to show you the price difference. If you're just wanting the look, I can save you a ton of money. Okay, so let's compare. With Buddha Girl, these would be called queens, and they're just like the rhinestone ones, but it comes in a set of 3, and there's gold, rose gold, and silver. Like you don't get to choose anything else. That's how it comes in this version. I will say in Buddha Girl, I grabbed mediums. I think these are more like a medium large, like they're a tad bit bigger. So if you know your size in this and you're gonna mix it in or whatever, I feel like large is pretty standard. Like most people can wear them. Like if anything, they'll just fall a little bit more down. But for these, the actual brand, I paid $285 for these 3. So over here on Amazon, you can get 5 of them, and they're actually all the same color. Let you see that. For $9.99. So $10 versus $285. And guys, the look on your arm is going to be the same. Now, the weight is, these weigh a tad bit more. These are probably gonna hold up longer over time. Like I feel like so what makes these special is they're in these like clear tubes. So they're called like all weather. So you can wear them swimming, you can wear them in the shower. Not that I do, but it's the option. If you're washing your hands, they're just protected versus like a tennis bracelet. So these are the same things. I will say in here, they seem a little bit more loose in there. Like they move a little bit more. But for $285 versus $10, this is definitely the way to go. So I'm gonna do a stack so you can see what it looks like on my wrist, but I wanna show you the other one so you can just compare. Okay, next up, just remember I do have 2 different colors. If I bought these in gold, they would look a lot more the same. It's just I have 2 different colors, but like their gold looks like this. I will say their gold is more sparkly inside. And these, it's still in that clear case where these aren't. These are still all weather, but it's like the actual material where this is still in that clear case, just like the rhinestone ones, which to me doesn't make a big deal. But like I said, if I were to have them in the same color, they're almost like identical as far as the style. So I'll put these on like how I wore my other ones just so you can see. But like I said, for 20 bucks, you could have all of them and more. You actually get more of those versus I paid almost $400 for my 2 sets. One more time. This one's my basically $400 stack. And then this one's the $20 stack. I wish I had these in gold so you can compare, but like you even get more rhinestones in this one. So if you need it, if you know someone that loves Buddha, they could just mix this in, like if they want a few extra colors or something. But like I said, I'll have it linked down below. Okay, we are gonna move on. I'm gonna leave this set on just so you can see if you like it. This is a big stack, so if you just wanted to wear like 3 of each of them, you could actually buy them and gift them and even save even more money. Like these would be good gifts. But we're gonna move on. And I wanna talk about this wet brush. It's a really good deal. I'm like a wet brush sucker. I just love them. Ever since I've used one, it's like all I can use. But I love that it's just this travel size. It's really good to throw in your car if you have teenagers, girls, or just long hair yourself. It's really good for your makeup bag, your travel bag. You can just keep it in there. I just grabbed it because it was a great deal, but if you haven't tried one of these, they're for all hair types. It's 55% less breakage for healthier looking hair. It's made by plant-based plastic. Just great for on the go. So if you've never had something like this is a good way to try it out. So originally this was $5.69 and now it's gonna be $3.94. Like if this isn't a stocking stuffer, I don't know what is. I know it seems a little early, but if you buy a lot for Christmas, it's good to start like spacing it out every month. So it's not just like, whoa, it's November or December and you have to spend all this thousands of dollars. This is a good one to pick up, like I said, for yourself, but it's a really good stocking stuffer gift. Okay, let's continue on with hair care, just while we're talking about hairbrushes. Not recently, it's probably been 2 months or so. I went on my, probably 3 months, I went on my hair care journey. And a lot of you guys were like sharing all your info, people you watch. And so I went down a rabbit hole and I went from buying very, very, very expensive shampoos and conditioners back to just like, we're going to shop at Walmart and Target and those places, and my hair has been great. So this is one of the shampoos. I do have 3 in my shower. I rotate. One's like a Pantene volume. One's just a purple to help with the blonde, but this is the other one and I love this. It smells amazing. It has the shampoo and conditioner. I use and love both. I'll try to get it up there. Like I said, it smells good. It's really good on your hair. When we went to the concert, my parents stayed here with the boys and my dad took a shower in my shower and he went on and on about how good it smelled, and he was so mad that my mom was buying him like shampoo that didn't smell as good. So I need to get some of these for him while they're on sale, but they're very good size bottles. I love when the conditioner's different so you don't get confused. See how the top of that's gold? So this is a really good set. It's gonna last you a long time. And originally these are $8.84. They're gonna be on sale for $6.99, and that is each. So this is gonna be $6.99. This is gonna be $6.99. But dang, the amount of money I was spending on shampoo and conditioner, this just seems so cheap and my hair is still so healthy. Another thing I learned on that hair journey was I needed like a bond repair, and this is a Bond Protein. It's another thing that smells really good. It's really good for your hair, but it does have a heat protector in it that's up to 450 degrees. I use this all the time now. They also have like a little serum, and I'll put it on my hair like at night before I go to bed. It never makes it oily. I kind of do it from like my ears down, but I love this stuff. So this is actually originally $10 and it's gonna be on sale for $7, so definitely check it out. You won't regret it. Now, I also wanted to mention this shampoo and conditioner just in case you're like, Ashley, I'm not going to the drugstore shampoo. I like a little, you know, higher end. I like to spoil myself. Girl, I totally get it. I've been there for a long time. I feel like this is a perfect balance from like the super, super high end, but like the $7 bottles. This is actually what Savannah uses. I think this is the 3rd time we bought these bottles, so she loves it. I will say I don't mind spending a little more on her products because she rarely has to wash her hair. Like I just have super oily hair. It's in the summer now. I feel like I'm back washing my hair almost every day or every other day. Like it's just, It's just so sweaty and humid here in Oklahoma. We're working on our farm, so I'm just getting gross a lot, where I feel like she only has to wash her hair like, you know, once or twice a week. And she is loving this right here. I actually used it for a while until I switched over. I know she likes it more than me, but they are gonna be on sale. So if you're already buying these or wanna try something, originally they're like $32 each. They're gonna be on sale for $22 each. So basically when you buy the set, you're saving around 20 bucks. So I know I'm gonna go ahead and buy her set because she's over halfway done on both of these. So it's a good time to test it out, or if you already do buy it, have that backup while you can save about 20 bucks. Okay, now let's move on to face wash. I want to show you because this is gonna be the size that's on sale, and I wanted to compare it to like the normal size. It's double. So this one's 8 ounces, 8 fluid ounces. This one's 16, so I wanted to show you the difference. I love this stuff. I've probably been using this for 3 years. I try to think about which house. I was using it in the last house. So over 2 years, it's been so good on my skin. I just use it at night. It's like gentle, but it's also like keeping my skin so clear. Like this brand is pretty much all I use. So originally it's around $18 and it's gonna be on sale for $12.48. So it's another good time if you're gonna try it out. This is gonna last you forever. It's the value size. It doesn't dry out my skin. It doesn't irritate. It doesn't do any of that. It just keeps my skin like super smooth and clear, and I enjoy using it. I never like wash my face and feel irritated afterwards. One time, it was like a few summers ago, I just grabbed a travel size of something and threw it in my bag because we were going to be staying one night at a hotel in Texas. I washed my face and came out, and I'm not a sensitive person. I feel like I'm becoming more sensitive, my skin, but my skin was bright red, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never leaving my house again without my actual face wash. I'll just put it in a container. Like I've never had any issues. Okay, this one's a little bit more of a splurge, but I'm gonna tell you why I use it. First off, I feel like it's just highly recommended. It's 46 SPF. There are different ones. I love that it's tinted, but I don't need a tint. I don't even care if like my sunscreen's gonna smell like a sunscreen, because once I put makeup on, it goes away. But I've tried like every sunscreen you can think of, and when I put it on underneath my makeup just like melts off the rest of the day. And I'm like, no, I want to wear sunscreen, but I don't want it to like break up on my face. I don't want it to have any reaction. This is the only thing I can put on right before I put on my makeup, and I have zero issues. It is, like I said, a little bit of a splurge, but it's protecting my face where I don't want to age, and it lasts me forever. Like you just need a tiny little pump. What I've learned is I use like this stuff, but in the moisturizer, I put it on first. Then I can kind of use less of this, and it spreads evenly over my face more just easily. So if you just put this on, I feel like I tend to use more to get it like all on my face and neck. So just like put on a moisturizer before, and this helps smooth out. So originally it's $46, which I pay. It's gonna be on sale for $33, so I'm gonna be buying a few of these, so I'm stocked up. Okay, while we're talking about hair, let's talk about my curling irons. We actually own 3 of these because Savannah has one. I have 2 in 2 different sizes. Basically this is gonna be on sale, so I'll talk about pricing here in a second, but this is one of those curling irons. It's going to be more than your typical one, but it's better, like the heat's better on your hair. So with that, I will say, I don't think my hair stays curled as long. Like I can't curl it and it lasts a week, which right now I have to wash my hair anyways because it's getting so oily, but it doesn't hold as much as my cheaper ones, but it's a healthier heat on my hair, which I will take right now. I also like, it's the extra long barrel. So like I have long hair, so curling it, this is so easy to do. This is the 1.25 and this is the 1 inch. So I should have curled each side of my hair. This one, like my hair today that I just curled today, is with this one. So you just get that looser curl. It's more relaxed. Almost like if you curl your hair tight, what it looks like day 2 or 3, you get day 1. So if you don't want to look like you just got all ready for prom, you want it to look like it's lived in, this is a good one. This one's just a little bit smaller. The curl's a little bit tighter. It probably holds a little bit longer because it is tighter, but I go through seasons where I'm like, I don't use this. I'm just using the smaller one. I'm in the phase. I really do like the 1.25 better. I rather have to go in and add a few curls every day and have them like loose like this than too tight. But if I'm like wanting my curls to last for a while, like I'm not gonna wanna wake up the next day and do it, I'll do the the tighter one. So the 1 inch, 1.25. They have all sizes. These are just the ones I have. If you're curious, this is the one Savannah has and loves as well. So like I said, they're a little pricey. So originally they're $169, which I paid 3 times. They're gonna be on sale for $119, but like I'm trying everything to save my hair. Like I like the blonde in it. I like being a little bit lighter. So if buying this and it lasts me a really long time, like we've had these over a year, all 3 of them, and haven't had any issues. If it's safer on my hair, I'm gonna do it. I have all the heat protectors, all the best curling wands, and you can use this as a wand too. I do it all the time. Like if I'm not in the mood to actually curl it, you can take it and use it just like a wand and it works just. Okay, now let's move on to some fitness talk. So I got in these ankle weights. This is actually something new. I haven't tested this, but we're needing them because Savvy was requesting them and I want to use them. So maybe you don't have time to work out all the time. Maybe you're like, Ashley, I've got young kids. I don't have time. You're probably walking around. You're probably making dinner. You're cleaning. Just throw these on your ankles and it's just going to help. Everything's better than doing nothing. You can do these on your wrist if you want to for more arms. You can do them on your legs if you have a treadmill, a walking pad. Like I said, if you're just going to be doing laundry, I mean, think how many steps we get in our homes just walking around. Just put these bad boys on when you wake up. You can take them off if you leave the house. When you come back in, put them on. They have all different colors. They're going to be around $30 or less, but I feel like it's just an easy way. If you're super busy and you don't have time to work out, I get it. I know most people are like, no, make time. If you don't have time, at least get stuff like this and it just makes life easy. Another thing I want to mention is a weighted vest. We have 4 of them. We have the 10s, the 13, and the 15. I'll do the 10 and the 13, and Chase and Savannah can do the 15. I've just never tried it. Normally when we're taking a walk, we're taking a long walk. If I was taking a short one, I'd try the 15, but start off with about the 10. And it was showing it was on sale and then it wasn't, so I don't know, but I can't talk about fitness and not talk about it because it's another thing when you're doing the dishes, when you're cooking, when you're folding laundry. Put on the weighted vest. It has so many good benefits just by having it on during the day. Like I said, just throw it on. You don't have to look pretty. It can be over your pajamas. If you have workout clothes on, when you leave the house, take it off. Even if you just start for a few minutes a day, like just while you're cooking or just while you're folding laundry. I feel like it has the benefits. It's worth it to get it in. If there's a really good deal, I'm gonna link it down below. They're saying right now there's not. I know there's going to be, so check it out down there and I'll find you the best deal I can. Okay, say you're like, Ashley, I have a few minutes. I do want to work out. I don't have any workout equipment. I don't have much at home. I don't want to go to a gym. I get you. Look into these resistant bands. They can be super helpful. They start with like extra light and go to extra heavy, and there's everything in between. These are going to be under $10, so it's an easy add to cart. You can do this in hotel rooms. You can do this in your living room, your bedroom, in your closet, wherever. Jump on YouTube and look up resistant band workouts and just find you one. They can be 10 minutes, they can be 15 minutes. You don't have to do like an hour workout unless you want to, but they are really, really good workouts and they will make you sore if you do it right and you do it heavy. Like work your way up so you don't hurt yourself. You can get a really good workout in with these. One last product because I feel like it's too good not to share. I talked about this in a recent video, but it's a 2-for-1 for your oil. You can pour it or you can spray it. I'm not gonna spray it because the last 2 times I've sprayed it shot out in my house and I have to find it because this is like a garlic oil in it, but trust me, it works. It comes with all different labels, so you don't have to use olive oil if you don't want to, but it's around $6 and it's just nice to have in your pantry. It also looks really nice sitting out at your stove if you don't want to have like a pour oil and a spray oil, you know what I mean? If you want to just have one product out that's not in like super colorful packaging, this is definitely just an easy way to go, so I wanted to throw it in here. Okay guys, I think we did it. I hope that wasn't a hot mess. Now that I'm done filming it, I'm like, whoa, that's gonna be a lot of editing. I feel like we did a lot of chatting. I just really want you to know why I love the product and how I would use it. So these tend to be a tad bit longer. I try not to do rapid fire. Those are super nice, but I really want to get all the information across of why I like it. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm gonna have all those links down below below in my description box. So don't forget to check those out. I might add a few too. Like if something really big comes on sale that I know and love, I'm gonna have it down there. But if you're over on Instagram or you want to be, that's the best way, especially during these sales. I do a lot of giveaways. Like I said, I have those 2 $500 Amazon gift cards that's gonna be going on, but I can also update like all the things that are coming on sale, all the things I missed, I'll be sharing over there. I'll be going through my house, I'll be going through the list, finding you the best deals and posting them over there. So definitely head on over there. If not, just stay updated on the links. I will have like just a main Prime Day Amazon folder you can shop, and I'll try to keep that updated as well. Just click on that main link down below. But thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for trusting me with your order. I just know you could choose anybody, so I just appreciate that so much. I try to be as honest as I can. I try to share the products I'm truly using and loving, so I hope you always find that helpful. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and happy shopping, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.